Okay, we should get started. Welcome, everyone. My name is Narayan Mandiyam, and I'm the chair of the Electrical and Computer Engineering Department. Today is a very special day. I'd like to first welcome our students, both ECE undergraduate and graduate students. It's a really momentous day for them. And I'd like to welcome our faculty, our staff, Dean Farris. Today, we are gathered here to celebrate the achievers in the ECE department, both undergraduates as well as the graduate students. And this occasion, right, is a really happy one. And normally it would be held on the day of the School of Engineering commencement, right? We would have our awards ceremony and reception prior to the event that would happen in the afternoon. And this year we are virtual, like last year. And it turns out tomorrow at 4 p.m., there is going to be the School of Engineering commencement. So please go to the School of Engineering website and you will find information about that. I hope you'll be able to join that. And first of all, let me start by saying congratulations to everyone as you're all our students, including the ones who are going to be receiving awards here today. The ECE department, right, deservedly has the reputation of being one of the toughest majors in the School of Engineering, right? And possibly even in all of Rutgers. And if you're up here today receiving an award, then it means that you have done an outstanding job during your time here at Rutgers. And I really commend you for that. And I wish everyone, all the students here assembled here today, really well in everything you're doing. And I'm sure you're not going to have any difficulty in navigating anything that comes your way, because the last 2 years, you've really shown us how good and how tough and how resilient you've been in dealing with all the challenges that have come our way. Okay, so we have a whole slate of awards here today. One logistical note I'm supposed to tell you is that if you're here and you're receiving an award, once the award has been virtually presented to you, please feel free to unmute yourself and make a few brief remarks, okay? And also we have this really good news that was announced yesterday by President Holloway about Rutgers holding in-person events to commemorate and celebrate our graduates from the last 2 years. And perhaps Dean Farris can make a few remarks about that. So I'd like to kick our event off by inviting Dean Farris of the School of Engineering to make a few remarks, and we're on our way. Tom?
Thank you very much, Professor Mandiyam, and it's a great pleasure to be here to play a small role with you as chair and the faculty of the Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering, and recognizing your graduates. Your statement about ECE being the most difficult in the School of Engineering, I'll just let that go by, Ryan. That's something that you can say and be proud to say, but it's not exactly something I could say. I might have to say that over and over again over the next few days. But genuinely, I've met in my time as Dean of Engineering, I've had the pleasure to meet many of the school, especially the Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering alumni that are out in the world doing very special things. And as Professor Mandiyam said, you can take your electrical and computer engineering degree and do some very spectacular things. I had the pleasure earlier this week to participate in a virtual Zoom call celebrating the 40th anniversary of the establishment of the Engineering Directorate at NSF. And Dr. John Slaughter was there, who happened to be director of the NSF when the Engineering Directorate was founded. And so many of the research programs that you've been able to participate in have been funded by the National Science Foundation, and it's a nice place to be celebrating. Dr. Slaughter picked up on a particular peeve of mine. You know, we've had these great successes at Mars in the past several weeks. We have a helicopter flying on Mars, and we have a rover moving around on Mars. And the media likes to refer to these as scientific accomplishments. They're not, they're engineering accomplishments, okay? In particular, electrical and computer engineering accomplishments. And all of you should be very, very proud of the world that you're going to go into, and be proud of being electrical and computer engineers from Rutgers. And we're looking for very big things from you. As Professor Mondiam said, regret that we're doing this virtually, but that's just the way the world is right now. Fortunately, things seem to be moving in the right direction in New Jersey. And so I'm very excited about the possibility of welcoming you back in person in October to celebrate your achievements in person, as well as those of the graduates from last year. So congratulations to all of you. I look forward to hearing some of the students speak as the afternoon progresses, before I will move along to the next department celebration. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dean Ferris. So I guess we can now start with our awards, and I'm going to ask Professor Trappy, our undergrad director, to take over. So John, I think it looks like Professor oh, he's back. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so I wanted to say to everyone that this has been a particularly challenging year, all right? And in some ways, maybe more challenging than the previous year, but through all of the experiences that we've had, I believe the ECE student body has really shown that it can come together, and in particular, find other ways to fill the gaps. And the fact that we are here right now celebrating you guys is a testament to all the fantastic things you guys have accomplished. So what I'd like to do is just kick off the undergrad awards part by, I guess, by starting with the next presentation. All right, so let's, John, if you could forward to the next one. All right, so the first award is the Undergraduate Leadership and Service Award. It's one of several, and it's going to Samantha Cheng. Now, I've had the pleasure of working with Samantha many times this year, particularly in our recruiting, I'll call them aspirations, to bring in more students to our university, to convince people that we are trying our best here at Rutgers to maintain some sense of normal. And I have to tell you, she was fantastic. I think if there's one thing that really strikes me about Samantha, her organizational skills and planning were fantastic. And I'm very impressed with everything that she's done, and in particular with how she has helped our department. So Samantha, thank you very much. Okay. We'll move on to the next slide.
Okay, I think I'm gonna take over. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, so it's my great pleasure to give this award to Ariella Chomsky, who has been the past IEEE student president. So under her leadership, she did a wonderful job in leading the student chapter given the pandemic situation. For instance, basically, the IEEE still maintain a very active or in a lot of outreach activities, including all the 5 divisions, such as the machine learning and artificial intelligence, electronics, VEX robotics, micro mouse robotics, and then the N2E coding. So basically, these all 5 divisions under the IEEE still maintain a lot of virtual activities. For instance, they gave a lot of workshops for the past year. And in addition to this, basically the membership in the IEEE so-called Discord server also increased hugely from 500 to 1,000 members. So yeah, so basically, they have managed to tackle this situation and then still doing a very great job. And in addition to this, under Ariella's leadership, she also managed to organize several virtual events, including the coffee chats with faculty members. I believe a lot of faculty members here have attended this event. And also they recently have this virtual hackathon, which is also a big success. Attracted a lot of participants. Yeah, so a lot more. In addition to this, they also organize a lot of events like Young Engineers Day, Admitted Women's Day, and then student tours and so on. Yeah, so so it's really my pleasure to recognize the entire IEEE student branch under Ariella's leadership here.
Yeah, thank you so much, Professor Wu. And also thank you so much to all the faculty who helped us really a lot through this past year. I mean, it was pretty challenging. And I definitely want to second also give a lot of kudos to the rest of the IEEE board from this past year. They really put in a lot of work to make sure that we could still be successful. So thank you.
Congrats, Ariella. It is with great pleasure that I present the Leadership and Service Award to our fishbowl tutors this year. This wonderful program is offered to give peer mentorship in a wide range of courses to our students, and it became over the years a student favorite. We are recognizing 5 of our fishbowl tutors. Pur Saxena, who is a graduate in our CE track. Congratulations. I'll stop and let each one of you an opportunity to speak if you wanted.
Hi everyone, this is Puru. Thank you so much. It was really amazing to be able to tutor, and the students who came in to ask for help. It was really nice to be able to interact with them, especially during the pandemic virtually. At first it seemed difficult, but with the cooperation of the staff and the students, it was a wonderful experience. Thank you.
Congrats again, Puru. Trong Tango is one of our seniors. He is in the computer engineering track. Tran and his capstone team also won the 6th place award in the Capstone Expo. Congratulations, Tran, if you wanted to say a few words.
Yes, so hello everyone here. So it's really my pleasure, and it's my pleasure today to receive this award. And I know that to achieve this award, I have tremendous help from many professors. And I really had some very good experience at Rutgers, especially ECE department. And yeah, thank you so much.
Congrats again, Tran. Our next fishbowl tutor is Natalie Kim. She's also a senior. She graduates in the ECE and mathematics. Kim is in the EE track. Kim, are you on here? Do you want to say?
Yeah, thank you so much. Being a tutor was definitely one of my favorite positions I've had. It was great. I got to meet a lot of people. Every week I got to meet someone new, it felt like, and I also got to see the same people learn and grow throughout the whole semester, which was just very rewarding. So grateful for the opportunity and thank you for the recognition.
Thank you, Kim, and congrats again. Thank you, Natalie, sorry, and congrats again. Yang Bai is a ECE alumni that has been a TA with us for the last few years. Yang, do you want to say anything? So congrats to Yang again. The fifth tutor is Torsten Dai. Torsten Dai has been an alumni of the ECE department, and he has been involved in the fishbowl tutoring for many years. Torsten, are you on the call? So congrats to everyone, and thank you for supporting the department.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's Kevin Wine, Lab Facilities Specialist for the department, and I have the honor this afternoon of presenting the Leadership and Service Awards for our Federal Work Study students. Next slide. First up is Amber Haynes. Congratulations, Amber. She's been one of our work studies for a while, helped out with a lot of things over the years, including building a bunch of circuits. I'm sure she remembers, and her group placed, I think, 7th in the capstone awards ceremonies. Congratulations again, Amber. I think you're online if you had anything to say.
Yes, thank you guys so much. Getting lucky enough to be a part of the ECE department and the ECE building for such a long time has been like so rewarding. I honestly, obviously didn't know it was going to happen, but yeah, I've loved all the memories I got to make with you guys, and I'm actually kind of sad that I'm, leaving, but I'll always be a friend to the department for sure.
Thanks. Good luck, Amber. All right, next up is Sukjit Singh, another one of our Federal Work Study students. He helped out on a lot of things over the years, including sorting the parts. Sukjit, there's more resistors, you can't leave. And also building one of our little breadboard computers entirely on breadboards out of ICs we had in the inventory here. I don't know if he's online. Sukjit, are you there?
Yeah, I would like to thank the department for presenting me with this award, and I am grateful for being given the opportunity to do my best throughout my time working as a Federal Work Study student at Rutgers. Shout out to Arletta and Kevin for being great mentors.
Thanks, and good luck. And the third is Peter Zakredski. He's been helping out too, Federal Work Study for a number of years, including one summer he was helping me, which was really useful. We got a lot of work done, and then the pandemic came. But congratulations again, Peter. I know he's accomplished a lot here too, and I don't see him online, but I think he had to run to the airport, I heard, so I'm sure if he was here, he would say thanks. And that concludes Leadership and Service.
Okay, so I guess it's me again. So the next award will be the George and Ilsa Gobo Memorial Award to recognize the academic excellence and strengths in electromagnetics. Yeah, so basically the award goes to Andrew, Peter, and Crystal and Naomi. I'm not sure if they are here. So basically what they did is that their capstone project is related to this wireless power transform project. So they basically just built out a very simple but effective wireless power circuit to power up the LED light. Yeah, I think some of them were also in my Ian Fields class, so they were able to pretty much build everything from scratch to build up this wireless power circuit and apply the knowledge they learned from the class to actually make it work. Yeah, so congratulations to them. So yeah, I'm not sure if they're here. I didn't see them online, but yeah, so congrats. Great job.
Okay, I think Professor Trappy is having some technical difficulties, so I'm going to take over and make this presentation. So the next award is the Ashok and Sukjit Sethu Annual Scholarship. And just to give you some background, Ashok Sethu is actually one of our department's alumnus, right? In fact, when I first joined here as an assistant professor, he was still a student here. So, and it was very nice when he came back some years ago, back to the school and said he would like to get involved. And again, this is a hint to all of you here who are graduating today. This is a wonderful way to keep in touch, right? To help essentially the next generation of students or several generations of students, right? Who will follow after you. So, so it was very nice. I had a very pleasant meeting with him when he came back on campus after almost 20 plus years. And so this is an award that he and his wife have instituted. Next slide, John. So there are two recipients. The first one is Jacob Vogel. Jacob is a third-year ECE student studying computer engineering, and he is also doing a minor in business administration. He's a member of the Honors College. He's really active. He does a variety of things, and outside of Rutgers, he has also had very successful internships at General Motors, and I believe he's going to go back again there this year. So congratulations, Jacob, and your aspirations are wonderful. What you'd like to do when you graduate, we are all looking forward to seeing wonderful things from you. If you're here, please feel free to say a few words.
Hi, yeah, thank you very much for the award. I especially had a good time talking to Mr. Sethu, and you know, I want to thank him and his wife again for their generosity. It's really an amazing thing that they do, and I know a lot of the undergraduate students here appreciate him for that. So I'm not sure if he's listening, but if he is, thank you. And congratulations to all the other recipients. Thank you, Jacob.
Okay, we will now present the second awardee. The recipient is Yati Patel. So Yati is a junior studying computer engineering and computer science. She also does some research in aerospace engineering at Princeton. And she also has a variety of activities outside of what she does in her studies. And she's prominently involved with the Rutgers Formula Racing and also the Society of Women Engineers. So congratulations, Yati. If you're here, please say a few words. Okay, so I take it she's not here. So John, over to the next. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm happy to start presenting the awards for the graduate students, including both doctor students and also master students. And we'll start from the PhD student ECE Academic Awards. During this past a year and a half, I feel it is a difficult time for all of us, and especially for the PhD students. Okay, this is usually the already a very challenging task, okay, in your educational path. While in order to complete your dissertation study, you have to go through so much for the past year. So I think for the whole ECE department faculties and also staff, we're all very proud of you, of your achievement. So we're going to start the presentation for the Academic Achievement Award.
It is my great pleasure to introduce Intisar Alaidani, who did a doctoral dissertation on wind energy under my supervision. That was done in the area of control systems. She basically applied control theory to control independently slow and fast components and variables in wind turbines. You know that wind energy is these days quite hot field. Intisar came from the University of Basra, where she got her BS and MS degrees. She was on the faculty there, and then got a fellowship from the Higher Committee for Education Development of Iraq. She came together with her husband. At the time when they came, they had a daughter, and they also got a boy during their studies here, doctoral studies, which made more challenging, but with a lot of efforts, hard work, they managed everything. And both she and her husband, Ali, who got PhD with Professor Naya Fazadeh around the same time, they succeeded and went back home to Basra, University of Basra, where they both of them are on the faculty there. I guess the position they have, it's equivalent to our assistant professor. Since I noticed that she also published 3 journal papers, which is quite important to know. And since I noticed that both of them are online, so I would like to invite Intisar to say a few words.
Hi, Professor. Hi, everyone. I would like to say thank you very much for this award. I'm greatly honored to receive it and thank you very much for acknowledging my hard work. I would like to express my sincere appreciation and gratitude to my advisor, Dr. Zoran Gajic, for his great support throughout my time as a graduate student. And I was greatly and extremely fortunate to have him as an advisor. And I owe him also all my achievements during my graduate studies. I also, my special thanks go to all the faculties and staff of the ECE department for their great support. And I'm also particularly grateful to my family and friends who have helped me along the way. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys, all of you. Thank you.
You're more than welcome.
Good evening, everybody. So it's my great pleasure to introduce Ali Haddad. I first would like to thank our department chair, Professor Mandayam, and our graduate director, Professor Chan, for recognizing Ali's hard work and excellent work for this award. I remember the day Ali came to my office and expressed his interest for working on neuroimaging problems. And that day started our great journey of collaborating, which has been really fruitful and has resulted in more than 13 papers and counting. Ali is an exceptionally talented, creative, meticulous, and hardworking researcher. Any research problem you gave it to him, he's gonna look at it from all possible perspectives and angles and come up with comprehensive solutions. He solved a series of hard and complex problems at the intersection of engineering and neuroscience. And not only did he conduct an amazing work for his own PhD, he was also instrumental in training and helping other members in my lab, as well as mentoring students of our collaborators from other departments. He has a strong and unique theoretical and experimental interdisciplinary research skills, yet he is very humble and very passionate about passing his knowledge to others. As you can see from the description, he's now an assistant professor at the University of Basra, and we really miss him in our lab, and I really look forward to continuing our collaboration with him in his new capacity. So Ali, I don't know if you are online and if you want to speak a couple of words.
Thank you so much, Professor, for everything you've done for me. Thank you for years of support and guidance. Thank you for all these works. You were my advisor, and you helped me a lot through a lot of things and hard days, and a lot of problems through your guidance, both academically and on a personal level too. Without you, this wouldn't have been possible at all. I'm so happy and so honored today to receive yours and the department's acknowledgement with this award. So thanks, my special thanks to you first, and then to everyone at the ECE department, all my professors, all the people who helped me, all the people I passed by and said hi to, maybe chatted a little bit. Special thanks also to Professor Gaich for so much help on so many things. It's hard to say all that I planned to in such a short time, but all these years are still vivid in my mind. I'm so grateful and so happy to be here today. So thank you again, everyone, and thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Ali. I forgot to mention that the background that you see on my my background is the snapshot from one of the early videos that Ali created from the dynamics of the brain function, and then that video I use it in a lot of my presentations. So just want to acknowledge this is one of his very early works, but he's obviously has done a more exciting work. So yeah, thank you, Ali.
Thank you so much.
And the next one will be Dr. Yichen Lu to present the Academic Achievement Award to his student.
Hi, everyone, and thank you so much, Professor Yin Chen, and for strong leadership for ECE graduate program. And also thank you for Narayan and for establishing such great, nice department. Today, I would like to say a few words for Guangyuan Li. Now is Dr. Li, just got a PhD from ECE department. Guangyuan joined the Rutgers 2014 as a 3+2 program. Now at beginning, I was quite doubt about the success of the 3+2 because lots of challenges and also connections, transitions, particularly thought about those students can go to graduate program and get PhD degree. And then in 2016, through very long discussion with Guangyuan for many times, finally I accepted him into my group, pursued a PhD. Now today, I would like to say really is I'm deeply appreciate your achievement and your contribution to my group, to ECE department. Say 3 unique things. Number one is his group, his research really is have significant impact and important applications. He chose the very tough topic about early detection for biofilm. In United States only, every year, about 5 million devices implanted into the human body. Among these, about 1 million will be infected by the bacteria formed biofilm. As long as biofilm form and mature, then it will form very strong antibiotics, and your medicine mostly is just no longer be in the effect. So it's a very tough trouble. However, look in the market at that time, and even today, almost there is nothing about the early detection. There are lots of things is about the mature detection. It's way too later. So Guangyuan started from scratch, and we work together, develop what's called the MZO double gate TFT biosensor, successfully made the early detection highly sensitive device. So this one is really just very impressive and also very important. Based on his work, and Guangyuan as a co-author and also an co-author published 12 journal papers. I had many students so far graduate about 28 PhDs. He is number 28. And 12 journal papers, and it's not only one. However, it's not easy because for 3+2 students and publish that many journal papers also is in very good quality. For example, the electronic device letter ranked the number 2 in the microelectronics. And bioelectronics and biosensors ranked the number 1 in the broad area of the electrochemistry. So those are not easy achievement. Not only that, right after publications, he already received about 70 citations from more than 10 countries. So you already can see this work received the impact. Second, I would like just to say is his creativity and innovation. Based on this work, and he became young inventor, filed 2 provisional patents and 1 USA patents already be filed by Rutgers. And actually, Rutgers is just pursuing the international patent, PCT, and rigorously started to try the licensing and also the commercialization. So you can see this is a really nice work. And beyond that, also would like to say a few words about his contribution to the department and to the School of Engineering. He was the TA of the year in 2018, I think, and also helped me to guide many undergraduate research. Among them, there is a famous one, and Jonathan, right? And he got national scholarship from the defense, and also got 8 admission with the full scholarship from all nationwide premier school. And now is in the Princeton to pursue the PhD and doing extremely well. Guangyuan actually did the most daily mentoring work. And I just lay out the strategy and just solve some problems. However, the daily work he did. Finally, I would like to say congratulations, Guangyuan. From your achievement, we still can see ECE department built a very strong and unique 3+2 program. And also at this very difficult time, from your achievement, we can really see Rutgers ECE department help the many foreign students to realize their America dream here. And now you get a PhD, you get this award, and you become a husband and get very beautiful wife. And also I know you already got a very good paid job, and you actually got many offers. So this is America dream. And this is realized at ECE department at Rutgers. Congratulations. Guangyuan, if you are here, and maybe say a few words. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Lu. So thank you so much. I mean, without your patience, without your guidance, I couldn't achieve my dream here. So I have been spending like 7 years here at Rutgers. So Rutgers is like a big family for me. My thanks also go to the senior students in our group. Without their detailed and very practical training to me, I couldn't learn so many useful hands-on experiences. They will also be very helpful in my future career. I would also like to thank all the faculty members of the ECE department. So without their great help and valuable support, I couldn't get my PhD and my master's degree here at Rutgers, especially during the COVID pandemic time. Thank you so much, everyone. And also thank you for acknowledging my achievements and having me here as one of the awardees of this award. Thank you so much.
Hello, everyone. So today I'm very glad to present my graduate PhD, Dr. Siyu Liao, to receive the Academic Achievement Award. So Siyu received his bachelor degree from the Hefei University of Technology in China and her master's degree from the City University of New York. And he graduated from our department last October. And right now he's the applying scientist in Amazon and doing the research on the deep learning and natural language processing and AI fairness right now. So Siyu, actually, he's my first graduate PhD. And how to say that? So I think it's extremely lucky and fortunate for me to have the Siyu at the very early stage in my career. He's doing a lot of the publications, several publications that topped the machine learning, AI, and the hardware conferences. Besides that, so he's helped me set up my lab and doing a lot of the underlying engineering job for me. And he has very broad and vast interest in the machine learning, signal processing, computer vision, and high performance computing. So I cannot imagine more for a PhD student that to achieve so many achievements, especially for assistant professor. So I would like to share some of the my personal story with Siyu. So I met with Siyu in, I think, around 2016. At that time, I just had began my first year in my previous university, City University of New York, and I met with Siyu in a mathematical seminar because we have both of us has some common interest in some of the mathematics topic, and then we talk a lot. And then in that fall, at that time, he was a computer science PhD student in another department. And then he gave up his full scholarship in the computer science department and decided to join my lab. But at that time, actually, I was very poor. I don't have the extra funding to support another student. And he told me that that's okay. He just wants to do the research with me. Sorry. And I thank you for believing me. And we work very hard. It's a very tough time. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm so touched to see that the advisor has such an emotional moment, yeah, for his first graduated PhD student. Yeah, it shows that the, the great bond, yeah, between the advisor and the PhD student. Yeah, there must be a lot of trust and hard work, yeah, between them in this past few years.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. I think it's yeah, I think this is a yeah, shows that there are a lot yeah, has been overcome and has been achieved in the past years, yeah, during CU's PhD study, and also you must, have put so much effort in advising him.
Thank you very much, Professor. If you can all hear me, yeah.
Yes, we can all hear you.
Yeah, good, thank you. Yeah, I really appreciate at the very beginning. I know that has been a very difficult time, and we don't have money, but we still survive. I mean, and till today, I already graduated. I really thank you, Professor Yuan. Yeah, thank you so much for your support, guidance, and help all these years. Yeah, I couldn't have achieved this without you. Today, I also want to thank the department for giving me this award. I graduated in the fall of 2020. I really enjoyed the time studying here. I also want to thank all the faculties and the staff for providing the excellent courses, support, and all kinds of services. Thank you all. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Siyu, and also thank you, Professor Yuan. I think it's a very touching moment for everyone here to see that, okay, it is really a great moment, okay, for the advisor and the student, and we all witness the bonding, the great bond between them. Okay, so next, Dr. Dario Pompili, would you like to present the Academic Achievement Award to a student?
Yeah, sure. Good afternoon, all. I'm very glad my former PhD student Vidyasagar, now Dr. Sadhu, was selected to receive this prestigious award, which he deserves given his many academic accomplishments and research impacts. He has always been a dedicated researcher. As of today, according to Google Scholar, he has 160 citations, an H index of 8, and an I-10 index of 6, which is pretty impressive for someone who just graduated. He has received several awards, one being an NSF student travel grant to attend and present his research findings on context verification for mobile computing at the 2019 IEEE PERCOM conference in Japan. We both went, and I still have very nice memories about the trip together. Also, he was awarded an NSF Student Research Project grant towards conducting student-led research in distributed machine learning during his doctorate. At Rutgers, he has been awarded multiple times the ECE PhD Research Excellence Award and the Professional Development Fund Award for GAs. He stood first among 28 research posters presented during the ECE Research Day in 2016. He has also been awarded the Best Demo Award at the 2016 IEEE Second Conference. In 2015, he was selected as one of 35 finalist teams for the Qualcomm Innovation Fellowship out of 146 eligible teams. Currently, at the Stanford Research Institute, Vidyasagar is leading an internal research and development project as principal investigator, and has also made contributions to several ongoing government and commercial research projects. While he was affiliated with my Rutgers ECE CPS lab, he has always been an outgoing, collegial, creative, and hardworking PhD student who took his assignments very seriously. He worked productively both individually and as a team member, showing the ability to exploit synergies. Finally, let me point out that during his doctorate at Rutgers, Vidyasagar has helped me mentor several senior capstone project teams, as well as undergraduate and graduate students. Thank you, Vidyasagar, for all you've done in my lab in the past few years. Good luck now in your career. I'm certain you will succeed as you've done with us, and you will continue to make us proud. Vidyasagar, I see you are online, so if you want to say a few words, please go ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor. Thank you very much for that. Sincerely, thank you. I'm deeply grateful for all the guidance and support you have shown me, both on professional as well as personal front. I remember several instances where you have guided me personally as well. I'm really grateful for all that. I'm really honored to have worked under your supervision, and I'm highly grateful for all the constant and valuable advice that you have given me on several aspects, actually, on like a doctoral student's life and research career. So I'm really grateful. And I also thank you for all the support and guidance that you have shown me for my research career applications. So you have taken like special interest and like provided a lot of feedback, mentoring, and guidance towards my research career applications, including faculty and scientist, like research scientist applications. And I can like tell without doubt that I would not have been here without you. Sincerely thankful and deeply grateful for all the support and guidance you have shown me. And lastly, I also would like to, last but not least, I would also like to thank all the support and mentoring that I've received from the ECE department as a whole, including staff and faculty, especially my research collaborators, Dr. Saman Zanaus, Dr. Boywan, Dr. Mehdi Jamanmat, and Dr. Robert Totron of Boston University. Thank you all. Thank you so much. It's been a real pleasure being a PhD student at ECE Rutgers University under the supervision of Dr. Dario Pompili. Thank you all.
Okay, so I'd like to present the next award to my PhD student, Mohammad Yusufwand. Mohammad has been such a pleasure to work with. I've been here for a long time, so if someone's keeping count, he's my PhD student number 29 to have graduated, right? And but I can tell you, right, every student that you work with is a completely new journey, and it's a really special one. And particularly so with Mohammad, where we worked on several interesting problems related to 5G and future networks. And Mohammad published some really outstanding high quality papers at top venues, journals, and conferences. And he also worked on something that was not really connected to his PhD thesis that gained a lot of attention worldwide, where we did some work on understanding how 5G networks might impact weather prediction. And so that has even led to new research that has actually emerged, right? Where a whole bunch of faculty members from Rutgers have been, are involved now in continuing this. And I'm really happy that Mohammad, after his work here at Rutgers, found a very nice home as a senior wireless systems engineer at Qualcomm in San Diego, where the weather is much nicer than here. And so I really wish him all the best, and it has been such a pleasure to work with him. And Mohammad also was a recipient of the Comstock Phoenix Award while he was here, and as well as a Professional Development Award. So it's been such a pleasure to work with Mohammad. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And if you're here, yeah, you're here. Great. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Professor. I just want to say thank you so much to all of you for this award. It's certainly an honor. And when I look back at my first semester at Rutgers, I remember when I had to leave US for a family emergency. At that moment, I really didn't know that I will ever be able to even come back and finish my PhD. But not only I came back and defended my PhD, but I got also the dream job I always wanted. And I think it only really happened due to the unlimited support and guidance of my PhD advisor, Professor Mandayam, for his follow-ups with me when I was in Iran. And throughout my PhD, really, it was been amazing. I couldn't really have asked for a better advisor. And for both my PhD and my job, I think I owe them to Professor Mandayam, and we'll always remain grateful to him and the ECE department at Rutgers and the staff as well. So I think it's been a great experience for me and a rewarding experience. And I always remain grateful to Professor Mandayam and the ECE department. And it's an honor to be here today. Thank you so much for everything you have done for us. And yeah, I hope that I see everyone in person in the future. Thank you so much.
So next, we're going to present the ECE TA Award. And Dr. Zoran Gajic is going to present the Best TA Awards for Spring 2020.
It is my great pleasure to introduce 3 students. In the past, we used to give only 1 award, but since really we have a lot of TAs, usually we have 10 nominees. We have decided to award at least 2 or 3, especially in the past couple of semesters, we award 3 students every semester. I will present the awards, and first of all, I would like to thank to all awardees and in general all TAs, because you are doing very important job, difficult job. You're really juggling your own courses, your own research, and doing this service work for the department, not just for faculty, but definitely for our students. There are 3 students who got this award in 2020. That's spring 2020. Just to give a brief explanation of why it took that long to really announce awards and really present them, because we really take into account not just what we get, information that we get during semester from instructors, some students, but also from the information that is collected by the Rutgers Teaching Excellence Center. So they collect all evaluations from the students, and we get usually those evaluations in June. So the earliest day will be to present them at the beginning of the semester, but since there are no other presentations, we really decided to do that at the end of the school year. So it's my pleasure to introduce, not in a particular order, Corey Norton as one of 3 students who received the TA award for the spring semester. I had also pleasure to serve on his master thesis. He did excellent master thesis with Professor Umar Hassan. He also was our undergrad student. He was very active in several societies during his study at Rutgers, and has a pretty good job, and is currently employed as a project engineer for Abbott Laboratories. After his defense, I asked him, when will you come back to complete your doctoral degree? So hopefully we'll see him back to Rutgers. I noticed that Corey is here. So Corey, would you like to say a few words?
Yes, thank you. I'm very honored by this award. It was truly an honor to serve as a teaching assistant at Rutgers. I really enjoyed my time being able to teach for the department. I see a few of my students actually got awards during the undergrad portion. So that makes me very proud to see some of my former students' achievements. I've been, I graduated from the department about a year ago now. It still feels kind of weird to not be there with you all anymore, since I was there for 6 years, almost a quarter of my life. So I just want to say thank you to all of the ECE faculty that really supported me throughout those 6 years, and in my studies and in my teaching and in my research. So thank you all for helping me get through those 6 years and kind of get me where I am today. And also congratulations and good luck to all of this year's graduates.
Yeah, thank you, Corey. This award is also given to Faith Johnson. Faith graduated with the magna cum laude bachelor's degree from Rutgers in 2019, and now is a graduate student doing her doctoral studies in computer engineering under Professor Kristen Dana. She's researching how to implement socially aware navigation of robots, and she's supported by the Socrates NRT grant. I'm not sure whether or not she's online. I haven't noticed her. If she's here, Faith, would you please say a few words?
Yeah, I just wanted to say, I guess.
Oh, sorry, it's okay. Good. Yes.
Thanks for giving me this award. I really appreciate it. And honestly, it was just a pleasure to serve all of you undergrads. You guys are really cool and fun.
Okay. Hopefully you will continue doing great work in both research and teaching and your future education. Shiva Salsabillion, sorry for misreading, is another recipient of this award. She's a doctoral student in our department, advised by Professor Laleh Naya-Fizadeh, working at the Integrated Systems and Neuroimaging Lab. Her research is in signal processing, machine learning, data analytics. She received her MS degree in electrical and computer engineering in communication system from Isfahan University back home in Iran. And she's a recipient of the ECE Rutgers PhD Student Research Excellence Award in 2018 and the Rutgers Eceta GA Professional Development Fund. She has recently received a one-year fellowship award for 2021 from Colgate Experimental Learning Grad Opportunity Program. And she's working with the data science and analytics team. Congratulations, Shiva. Since I noticed that you are there, would you please say a few words?
Hi, Dr. Gaish. Hello, everyone. Thanks, Dr. Gaish. I just wanted to say it's an honor to receive this award, and I gratefully thank ECE department for receiving this award and also for having the opportunity to have the valuable experience of being teaching assistant. I also just wanted to say that I was TA for a DLD course and lab on spring 2020, which we had the transition from in-person to the virtual due to the pandemic. It was quite an experience and very challenging, and especially for the DLD lab, and it needed so much like work, management, collaboration, and cooperation. I really learned a lot during that semester from Professor Naya-Fizadeh. I really thank her. And also, I would like to thank John and Kevin. They helped a lot for making that transition for DLD lab possible and to make a very good experience for students. Thank you.
The fall of 2020 awards will be presented by Professor Lu.
Dr. Yichen Lu is going to present the ECE Award for fall 2020.
Thank you, Dr. Yin Chen and Dr. Gajic. And I'm going to present ECE Award for fall semester 2020. And as everyone knows, our department's success is really, there is one important component, that's the TA contribution. And it's not easy work, and also it's very important work. We have about more than 30 TAs and cover many courses. And along this fall semester 2020, the faculty and the students selected 3 outstanding TAs for this award. First one is Anastasios Dimas. Actually now he already is Dr. Dimas, received his PhD degree and start to work as senior engineer in some company. Very interesting, his background, and actually you can see represent the global education, and nowadays is very success, and the Rutgers ECE department also doing well. He got his bachelor degree from Greece, master degree from Munich, German, and the PhD degree, most important degree, is from Rutgers ECE department. And did excellent work, and now already successfully became the senior engineer in the Virginia one company. And it's not easy, it's very difficult to keep a balance between research, your own research, your teaching duty, TA duty, and also your own study. Obviously, you have done extremely well. So congratulations, Dimas. And would you like to say a few words?
Yes, thank you very much, Professor Liu. First of all, I'd like to thank Professor Bajra, whose class I was a TA for nominating me. And I'd also like to thank the students who, actually some of them today also received awards, the undergrad students, for their great reviews. And one thing I wanted to say was that, you know, this TA award really means a lot, because as graduate students, we are of course researchers, we are students, but we often forget that we are also teachers. We are also potential mentors. And that's why I think that it's really important that the department recognizes that students that, you know, really put that effort into trying to kind of pass on the knowledge to the other generations. So thank you again, and thanks for your kind words.
Thank you. Our second awardee is Carolina Naim. Carolina Naim and receives her bachelor degree from the American University of Science and Technology in Beirut. And now she is pursuing his PhD work in the CSI lab under the director of Professor Salim. And her research focused on the broad area of information theoretical privacy and security. So it's a very hot topic. Obviously, she's also doing extremely well. Keep the excellent balance between her own research work, her own academic study, and also doing excellent TA work. Congratulations, Ms. Naim. Would you like to say a few words? Probably not here. Yeah. Congratulations again, Carolina. The last one is the Mr. Peyton. He also received the ECE Award in fall 2020. So now this one, I can say a few words from my personal experience, because he did a TA in my course and also lab, ECE 361 electronic device and the electronic device lab. It's difficult job because that time have about 300 students in each, and workload is pretty heavy. I would like to say, Peyton about two things. One is, in my experience, Peyton is a tough TA. Now, being a tough TA is not easy. And meanwhile, it's very important because as a teaching assistant, you have to really keep the high standard. And so I see Peyton for grading lab and grading the exam, very serious. And sometimes even get trouble for students bargaining for grades. However, Peyton keep the very high standard, very serious work, meanwhile, very friendly to every student. So it's very difficult to do that, I know. Yeah. Second, I would like to say is that this is a very hard work guy because his lab is just across the hallway, and I see him always work before the pandemic, of course. He always work in the lab and the day and the night, and many times even the weekend. So I think you will be very successful from your TA work, get good experience, and also from your hard work and towards your future academic degree. Yeah. Congratulations, Peyton. Would you like to say a few words? Looks like Peyton is also not here. Yeah. So Ying, back to you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Lu. Okay, so next we're going to have Dr. Hannah Gajich present the Leadership and Service Award in the graduate program.
Thank you, Dr. Chen. It is a great pleasure to introduce the Leadership and Service Award to Demetrius Lambropoulos. Demetrius is a graduate of Rutgers. I had the pleasure of knowing him since his sophomore year. After graduation, he joined the graduate program at Rutgers, and he's been an amazing TA, highly appreciated by students and looked up to. He's been a TA for my course, Principle of Electrical Engineering 1, and has always been thinking out of the box and being very creative in trying to make things clearer to students. We challenge him particularly this year. Demetrius is getting this award for his work in the capstone program. This unconventional course became even more challenging under COVID conditions, and Demetrius worked tirelessly to help students make sure that they got everything that they need, and that he supported them in any way possible. Your dedication, Demetrius, and care are really exceptional, and we thank you for that, for all your hard work for the program and for the department. So congrats, Demetrius, and thank you. Demetrius, if you wanted to.
Thank you for that, Professor. Thank you for choosing me to be on capstone over the spring semester. It was a really great opportunity to see some of the students who I had earlier on when I taught DLD, or even when I was in a TA for your P1 class actually graduating this year, and then some even achieving awards through the ceremony. It was a great experience, and thank you.
Thank you, Demetrius, and congratulations again.
Okay, so next I'm going to present the award for the Professor Narendra Puri Memorial Endowed Scholarship Award. And I'd like to talk about this award. Dr. Narendra Nath Puri was a professor of Electrical and Computer Engineering Department at Rutgers for 38 years. And he was dedicated to excellence in electrical engineering and has advised with countless students. Many faculties and also students have benefited from his advice and also teaching efforts. Dr. Puri passed away on December 4th, 2015, at the age of 82. His wife, Dr. Kamal Puri, has generously donated this scholarship in honor of her husband and also in memory of his work in electrical engineering and computer engineering at ECE at our department at Rutgers. So for this year's award, it has been given to 3 students in our department. So the first student is Jeffrey Essex. Jeffrey Essex is a master's student working independently on global localization for indoor autonomous mobile robots. And he received his undergraduate degree in computer engineering at Rutgers in 2019. Currently, he's also doing some research work, focuses on 2D map processing, sensor fusion, and also covariance tracking across multiple sensor modalities. He's a very diligent student, and he actually comes to my office hours very often and ask questions regarding to the graduate program. So I get to know him through our online office hours, but I haven't get a chance to meet him in person. So Jeffrey, if you're online, would you like to say something?
Hi, everyone, and thank you so much, Dr. Chen, for those kind words. I'm truly honored to receive this award, and I'd like to thank the whole ECE faculty and staff, and also congratulate everyone else recognized today for their hard work. Thank you.
Congratulations, Jeffrey. Okay, so the second student I'd like to introduce for this award is Ieee Xu. Ieee has received his bachelor's in engineering at the UESTC, University of Electronic Science and Technology of China in 2018. He's currently a PhD student working with the Dr. Athena Patrapoulou in our department. And his research focuses on the dual function radar communication system and MIMO radar. And I got the chance to also work together with Ieee through my research collaboration with Dr. Patrapoulou. And Ieee is a very hardworking student. He also organizes the students' effort among Professor Patrapoulou and also Professor Wu and myself students. They work together and working to how to utilize the radar, MIMO radar, or looking to the radar antenna to help us to see the vital signs monitoring. So Ieee, would you like to say something? Okay, so probably Ieee is not there. So let me move into the third student, Shunak Ragawala. Currently, Shunak is a second-year master's student and working in computer engineering side. His interest is in a software development incorporating principles of parallel computing and deep learning. He's doing research work with Professor Shantanu Jha and also Professor Ivan Saskar. And he's working on some interesting project in WinLab, especially looking into the design of self-driving cars using ROS. And also he likes to watch football and also working on the pet web application projects during his leisure time. And he wants to put his skills, okay, that he learned from ECE department and into the industry after he got the degree from ECE department. Shonak, would you like to say something?
Yeah, sure, Professor. Firstly, I'd like to congratulate all my fellow graduates who have got these awards. It takes a lot of effort and a lot of hard work. So kudos to all you guys. And secondly, I'd love to thank all the professors, the faculty, and everyone in the ECE department who has helped me out in the last couple of years. Everyone over there at WinLab also, you guys are amazing. And it has been a pleasure working with you guys. So
congratulations. Okay, so next, okay, I'm going to present the Graduate Program Award of the Paul Panayiotis Endowed Scholarship Endowed Scholarships. There are 2 students for this scholarship. The Paul Panayiotis Endowed Scholarship was established in memory of Professor Paul Panayiotis, who has been a professor at ECE department for 30 years. And the scholarship is particularly awarded to the graduate students who try to work into the sustainability energy areas, including renewable energy, energy efficiency, energy conversion. And this looks for the students who demonstrate academic excellence, okay, in this energy-related area, sustainable energy areas. So this year, we have 2 students have the honor to receive this scholarship. The first student is Tahiya Chaudhary. Tahiya is a PhD student working with Professor Haynes. And she's currently a member of the Cyber Physical Intelligence Lab. She got her bachelor's degree in electrical engineering in Bangladesh University of Engineering and Technology. And she receives her master's degree in computer engineering from Rutgers. And she currently works on developing deep learning-based models to analyze occupants' behavior in buildings, and also using the Internet of Things and machine learning. She explores the time series segmentation, occupation detection, and activity recognition. And all of this are the very important aspect for smart building research areas. And the smart building research area has a great practical impact for many physical environments. So Tahiya, would you like to say something? Okay, so let me move to the second student to receive this endowed scholarship. Matadaha Adia. Matadaha currently is a PhD student working with Professor Rich Martin and Professor Haynes in the ECE department. He's also a member of WinLab, together in Professor Altis' lab in Cyber Physical Intelligence Lab. And his research work focuses on designing a new low energy systems and machine learning techniques on embedded sensors for connected health applications. And one of the very interesting project he's working on is in the smart peer bottles for medication, adherence with monitoring and user identification. And this project actually also have very important practical usage for patients that looking into to have the implementation of the smart peer bottles. And Matadaha also has taken my course in mobile embedded systems. And his project, at that time he was working on the project using a pip tags that was also implemented and designed and implemented by the faculties from WinLab. And he did a great job in the course project. And I'm sure that he's also doing excellent in his research work right now. So Matadaha, would you like to say something?
Thank you. I hope you hear me.
Yes.
Nice. Thank you so much. Yeah, I am very grateful for the help of everyone here, starting from Professor Mandayam, Professor Yinying, Christy, Arletta. I was bothering them with too many emails. I'm very glad to receive this award. Also, I'm very grateful to the family of Professor Paul. I had the pleasure to meet his sister Elizabeth like 2 days ago via Zoom. She's currently in Greece. I'd like also to thank my advisors, Professor Martin, Professor Ortiz. Without their help, that wouldn't be possible. And lastly, but not the least, is the help of Professor Rich Howard, to whom I spend with whom I spend a lot of time discussing too many things, and from him I learned a lot. That helped me to be in such good progress. I appreciate this award and thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm here to present the last award for our event today. So this is the IEEE Communication Society Phoenix Award. So this recognizes a graduate student working in the area of telecommunications and who presents a paper in one of the premier flagship conferences of the IEEE Communication Society. So it is my pleasure to present this award to Tejashree Kuber, Dr. Tejashree Kuber. Tejashree was also one of my PhD students. So she was actually PhD student number 28. So she is, if Mohammed is still here on this call, she is technically his academic older sister. So it was a real pleasure to work with Tejashree, whose advisor I kind of became by accident when she finished her master's and moved on to the continued for a PhD here. So she did some very interesting work in advanced 5G and future communication networks. And she had some very interesting papers, especially that have sort of opened up a new area of research in machine learning for 5G networks. So since her graduation, she has been working at Dell Technologies in the 5G R&D hardware area. So it is my pleasure to present this final award to Tejashree. So Tejashree, if you're here, would you like to say a few words?
Thank you. Thank you, Professor Mandayam and Ivan, for all your guidance. A big thank you to all the ECE faculty and staff as well. A shout out to all my friends at WinLab. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you. Okay, so again, we have come to the end of this event. So again, I just wanted to congratulate all of you, class of 2021, all our undergrads. Especially, I want to give a shout out to the undergrads. I know you have missed the opportunity of being on campus these last 2 years, or at least since last March. But we are hopeful that you will be able to join us, if not all of you, at least some of you, for the in-person events we are planning in October. You will hear more details about that. No matter where you go, what you do, I wish you all the very best. And please remember where you came from and keep in touch with us, right? No matter what you do. So again, congratulations to all our undergraduates and graduate students. Congratulations. Thank you again for this very nice event. I wish we had been able to do it in person, but this was pretty good. Thank you.
Congratulations, everybody. We're very proud of you.